Alright, welcome to part 3 of my Blaster Master tutorial. This one will be on pausing on screen transitions to cut time, and the first boss of Area 1. For the overall movement and routing of the game, I will link a world record video for each one. Which might be mine, it doesn't matter whose it is really. But that will show you the general way to go through the game. I will specifically only be showing where you should take deaths, methods to take the death, and if you need, and how to beat the bosses. So, for screen transitions. Normally, when you go through a door, you have to watch the entire screen transition. However, if you pause during the scroll at any time, you'll skip the rest of the transition. So optimally, you want to do it as quick as you can, as the second it starts to scroll. Going vertically, it's a little bit harder to tell when's a good time to pause, because your character disappears faster. Going horizontally, you can basically pause the second you can't see anything left of your character, but when you're starting out, the best way to time it is just by waiting for the screen to start to scroll. Each time you do it, you'll save about 5 to 15 frames, somewhere around that, depending on the logistics of the scroll itself. Alright, so we'll get to the first boss. I like to stand right in this corner, 4 of those little grass blades down, 4 of them left. And then once you get to that point, you want to make sure your shadow is all the way over that little blade of grass. The first boss is pretty simple overall. You're just going to throw as many bombs as possible towards it. There are 3 setups you can use to defeat this boss. One involves, well, all of them, 2 of them involve standing on where I just showed you. And one of them, if you get an unlucky pattern, you have to walk through the boss, turn around, throw more bombs, and if you get a really bad pattern, you might have to do a couple more bombs a little bit farther away. The other pattern is if you get a good pattern, you stand right there, unload your bombs, and walk to the right. So let's pretend this is the boss room. Go 4 down, stand right here, 4 across. So the boss spawns, we spam our bombs, it moves, and say we get a bad pattern, we walk through it, turn around, start shooting it again, and then possibly do a couple more bombs. Say we get the good pattern, throw our bombs, and then we walk backwards, throw more bombs, and then it should die. And then we get to the final strategy. There's also a strategy where instead of all of that, you go below the boss, throw bombs, move down, throw more bombs, and you usually have to do it one more time. I'll try to show all 3 of them. So let's see what pattern we get this time. Alright, that's a good pattern, the best pattern actually. And the boss is dead. This is basically the fastest kill you can do on this boss. Then, let's see what happens this time. Alright, and this is the worst pattern. And then we'll do one last one to show the basic strategy for the last version. I'm not very good at this strategy because I feel like it might be slower, but I'm not entirely sure. So we stand right here, throw our bombs, and there we go. That will work with any pattern because it just goes straight down. If you watch the routing video, you'll notice that in this area we kill 2 of these little skull guys. The point of killing these guys is they drop missile upgrades. We kill the 2 ones in the middle just because you can walk a straight line. Each missile upgrade you grab gives you 20 missiles. I already picked up 2 already, so I have 60 now. But you want about 2 of those drops for the 3rd area. And you need a little bit to make a section coming up go a little bit faster. But overall, that's the first boss and the transition.